All right, one of the things we talked about, this is Justin's lesson, one of the things we talked about in the last lesson is we were kind of trying to keep the right hand going to kind of start to get the feeling of moving around in these scales, and we were working off a pentatonic in A scale, and we were kind of we were doing this thing where we're starting like first string, 5th fret, and that little scale. Whoops, sorry. That pentatonic scale. What we're doing is we're keeping our right hand going. Now you were playing with your wrist down on the and anchoring on the bridge, which is what I told you to do, Justin. Now, like I said, that was temporary. And you're ready to take your hand off there a little bit. And I'm noticing I'm running my little finger. It's just hanging here, relax, and it kind of rides on the pick, and over the pick guard, and that determines the distance, you know. So I'm consistent about the distance even when I free my hand up now. And we talked about doing this little lick here, which is at the first string 5th fret, and then first string 2nd fret. There it is. There's the pentatonic thing, and it's just. And then we talked about like sliding from the 3rd fret 2nd string into the 4th fret 2nd string. And you can kind of use any of those licks and mix them up like this. We're keeping now the right hand going. We're gonna throw our fingers for accents. And since there's only 2 strings, you wouldn't throw it as hard as if you were playing a 4-string chord thing like we were doing with the. So you got 4 strings, so you can throw it harder. When you're playing 2, it's going to be a little bit lighter throw, you know. That 3rd into the 4th on the 2nd string. And now throwing it up on the upper, then sneaking into that third fret, the 4th string. Then just play around with that whole pentatonic while you keep that right hand going. And what that does is starts to get your improvisational skills going, because you're keeping your right hand going and you're keeping a groove going. And it's a little more interesting than just playing a single line lick. All right, that's now another thing we want to talk about is pick angle, and we also talked about throwing, the free right hand wrist throwing technique. So I'm going to cover both of them at the same time, kind of here. And what we talked about, you know, now this again is not with your wrist on the bridge. It's a free one, and you're throwing a little bit of forearm into it, right in here. See, it's not much, but you can see that my forearm is not stiff like that. It's a little bit relaxed. So I'm using like the front of my forearm, you know, the front of my forearm. I'm throwing it at it like if we put that Bill Monroe chord on, which is the 2nd string, 1st fret, and the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Get that G minor thing, so you can practice this because you want to learn that Kentucky mandolin. So there's that chord. I'm going to get it so you can see it here. Those are open. The 4th and 3rd are open. 2nd string 1st fret, and 1st string 3rd fret. So we're going to go like this. Now when we come down and we're doing a throw like we're trying to flick something off of the end of our fingers or the middle of our hand. You want to get something off, you know, get off of there. I'm not going to say what, but all right. So, and we're going to throw it. We're going to throw it. When we throw it down, we want to let the pick angle, this, where is it here? This pick angle, when I throw down like this, I'm going to throw it down, but I'm going to throw it and move my forearm enough so that the pick takes that angle over the strings and gives a little bit. Otherwise, if I keep it at a perfect, you know, perfect right hand, if I keep it like this, I get resistance when I move it up and down like this. But if I'm coming up, if I'm up strumming and I move it like this, then it glides more easily over the upswing. And then a down, I would throw it and I would come down like this, turn my pick, and I would go wing, and I whip it, and my arm is what brings the thing that the pick down enough. Just that little bit of the arm brings it down enough where it doesn't catch at the bottom. So what I want you to do, Justin, is just go. That's that. And then Bill Monroe goes, and then he plays a lick in there. He plays part of the melody. That's the accent, up, down. So I'm throwing, first throw is up on that Bill Monroe thing, which I guess is this B part of that fiddle tune. So and then so I'm throwing up, I'm turning my pick at an angle where it slides over the string. Then when I throw it down, same thing, I'm the opposite angle so that it slides over the strings. And then what we're doing, oh yeah, is that it? What was it?
3, 5, 7.
Oh, yeah. So on those accents, I'm going to be throwing down, up, down, yeah, down, up. No, he goes like this. Down, down, right? That's what it was. You couldn't remember it. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is and we want to mute it then. Keep the strum in the right hand going. Go. And then when we come up here, it's on an up pick while we're moving our hand at a consistent down up thing. It's going to be on the up pick, and then we want to open up that. We want to go ahead and let the D string sound on that slide, so it's like a unison. Oh, and we want to mute it a little bit with our right hand too, right? Then we do. All right, so that is that lick. We got pick angle, strum licks, free right hand wrist, throw technique. On the strum licks, when you do this thing, you're just doing the consistent thing where you're playing two strings kind of at the same time, so you accompany yourself when you're practicing. And just play around with little licks while you keep that right hand going. And then you could do the blues lick too. That is not consistent right down up, and you can't do it that way. But that's another one you can. That's kind of a fun one. You take the third string. I'm almost out of time here. I'm not going to make it. All right, I'll teach you that next time. All right, that should do it.